Greetings and salutations. It's your boy Lex Anderson here, waiting to see myself. Okay, there I am. Greetings. You have entered the Sports Opinion Law with your boy Lex Anderson. Warriors 84, Rockets 59. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. I was supposed to be here after halftime, but making Sunday dinner, and I had to do my Sunday dishes to get it out the way. So thank you for tuning in. Curry has finally started heating up. He is perfect in the third quarter, 7 for 7, and he's currently torching the Houston Rockets. So that is a good thing. And he gets a standing ovation. Let's see here. Okay. Camera setup is very important. Trying to get better than from the last video. And I think, okay, looking good. Looking good. The score is 84-59. Coming on the 2-minute mark in the third quarter. Yeah, it was only a matter of time before Curry came through. I mean, all this talk of injuries and hampered with his knee, ankles, whatever. No, this is who he is. But of course, coming into at some point he was 3 for 20 from 3-point range. So it is good to see that he's finally up and about. Top chat. Okay. I can't stand Reggie Miller. He is a loser. Reggie Miller never won a championship, so that's okay. That is okay. I'm fine with that. And I've been fighting allergies. Whew. Allergies are crazy. Especially when you feel like you're coming down with a cold, but you don't have a cold because it's allergies. 84-61. A minute 40 seconds left. We are here. Situation sofa, not the situation corner. You've entered the Sports Opinion Log with your boy Lex Anderson. So we're just going to chill here and watch the remainder of the game. And of course, you have the Billboard Music Awards going on. So it's a very busy night. Very busy night. Total Divas also resumes. So much TV to watch, right? But that's the way it's been set up. Lots of TV to watch. The Warriors bench has to come through in order for them to be successful, though. $86-63. He slapped at the ball. It's not even a foul. All right, I think I'm getting better with the camera angle. Let me see. This is the right hand. Okay, just tilt it a little bit more. Always seeking perfection. Let me see. Okay, more bare. As I look at myself. So let's see. This is way. Okay. Right. All right. Okay, I see it now. I got to go more inward. More inward. Go West, young man. They said go West. Which is why we're here, Game 3, Western Conference Finals. Warriors versus the Houston Rockets. Okay, now I'm out again. So 86-64. The Yankees stomped out the Royals tonight, 10-1. That's a beautiful thing. Yes, it's good to be a Yankee fan. But of course, there's only one goal in mind: the World Series trophy. Shout out to anyone out there in the Yankee universe. Hashtag Pinstripe Pride. Okay. Warriors 88, Houston 67, 30 seconds left. Oh, boy. Curry. And he traveled. He thought he had a three-point play. The refs robbed him. Or let me sit up more. Slouching is bad. Why you guys keep falling? You embarrassing me. Damn. Oh my God. Sheesh. Excuse me for showing my ass. It's like the slightest movement and these dudes fly off. Oh my God, what is with this guy? He is like a TV hog. Steph Curry, you're doing your thing. Welcome. Lighting it up, lighting them up. Lighting up the Rockets. We're going to throw some emojis in here. Love the emojis. Historical sites are disappearing, but AI can help us bring history back to life. To recreate historical sites, we have to stitch hundreds of pictures one by one. He's crazy, man. It's like he always wants it to be about him. It's like, yo, come on, dude. You've been propped up. He's there with his girl. He always want to bounce off and like fall on me. Yeah, so Steph Curry, you are definitely doing your thing. Do you have anything to say about the rumors of knee and ankle injuries still persisting, which clearly is not the case because Curry is a shooter. And we know that Curry isn't the man on defense, but he does average a lot of steals per game. So he might not look like he could overpower you physically, defensively, but he definitely knows how to pick those pockets and get in the passing lanes. So this is good. I had said it on Twitter at Mr. Fifth Avenue that which you could find me. The link is in the channel. That Curry was bound to light it up at the end of the day. He's a shooter. And he will keep on shooting. At least he drives in for layups, though, when his shot's not falling. So, but I see no reason why the Warriors shouldn't be dancing on the Rockets for the remainder of the series. I mean, the Rockets really don't have anything to compete with them. Barkley was saying something about how let it be offense versus offense, but the Rockets don't have the offense like that to hang with the Warriors in the long run, of course. The glare on my glasses. Is a big time sports fan. Bear. Warriors in 6. Warriors in 6. Only because I'm sure the Rockets have to win another home game. So, for the sake of the Houston fans. Let's see what we got here. My wife, for sure. No, everyone just want her. But she supports. She shoots to me straight. That's the biggest thing. Whether I play well or not, I don't get too big of a head. I don't feel too down on myself. I don't know. If I was related to a player, I would prefer to sit in the suite in the box level. Oh yeah, I don't see why not. It's there for the taking. You know, I just wish they could have really taken game two. But game two, that was all the referees. The referees stayed blowing the whistle on the Warriors from the tip off until the clock hit all zeros. It was crazy. I'm watching the game like, wow, really, refs? They were like charging foul, blocking foul, offensive foul, reaching foul. I'm like, come on, refs. The NBA is the only true sport where you get home court advantage. The refs are like fans. Like, it's crazy. You really have to fight for your life. Klay Thompson continues to miss open threes. This dude is a dud. See, Chris Paul is such a doofus. He's making it all about him. He's pushing off with his forearm. How is he not being called for offensive fouls? Ridiculous. Now Chris Paul is trying to shoot these stupid threes. Look at that. Oh, try to go glass. 91-67. Warriors versus the Houston Rockets. Game three. Series is tied 1 game apiece. Nick Young, aka Swaggy P. Plus, Curry isn't known for playing defense. Mm. When I reply, I get a crown. That's pretty cool. Like T.I. It's the king, you heard? T.I. Me and my girl, Desi Robin 23, were checking out, well, I was checking out with her some of the Billboard Music Awards. It's amazing how everybody's dressed in those Illuminati colors: black, white, red, and for some, a touch of gold. But the three primary colors are out in full display: red, white, and black. Amazing. It don't ever stop. I don't think I would sell myself, though, to be mainstream. Nah. Who knows what they make them do. But clearly, enough people have given the chance. They do it. Don't you? Yep. I see you. Not this time, buddy. I need to get bobby pins. Yeah, would that be Curry hitting another three? I believe it is. Representing Laker Nation, of course, dressed in wearing my Sunday's best, white, which is why we're not wearing the purple Kobe #8. Laker Nation. Great. I hope she performs wonderfully. Oh, do you want to see it here? Yeah, sure. What's the station again? All right. The freaking Warriors are blowing out the Rockets anyway, so we're gonna do a quick channel flip over here to check out the Billboard Music Awards. Yeah, why is he wearing shades? Like, he used to be so. Yeah, for the MK, whatever.
Yeah, so they don't get that. Or maybe to hide their hypnotism or their.
Okay, you're missing Janet. Of course, Janet Jackson, who was blackballed by society after Justin Timberlake, the white man, ripped off her attire in the Super Bowl performance. He's a hard worker, and my father did whatever it took to feed his children. Gary is rough. It's rough. And he didn't want his kids on the street. He didn't want his kids doing drugs. He didn't want his kids being alcoholics. My father wanted a better life for us, and he saw performance our way out.
Oh my God, look how cute! Look at all that pretty hair.
Damn, Janet Jackson been performing since the Carol Burnett show?
She's always had a full head of hair. Needle.
Okay.
Oh, I love her. She's so cute. She was a cutie pie. Wow, how cute is she?
Janet could sing and act.
I forgot all the shows she was in. I used to watch.
Janet's got some hits, though, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah. I gotta go back to my Janet archives.
Yeah, it's all here on Apple Music. Rhythm Nation. Today's artists don't really talk much about racism. Isn't that interesting? Those stupid rappers that we worship like Migos, how come they don't address police brutality and black men being shot and killed?
They address drip, diamonds, watches, money, and stacks.
There it is. Migos is all about look at my rings. Look at this. Look at the telephone books.
We get it. You got some money.
Congratulations, Migos. You make money, but
Like
would you?
everybody else in the rap.
How about talking about social issues? That's what makes them clown ass niggas.
Yeah. Yeah, she was a star, big star. Real star.
4 decades. 10 #1 singles.
Oh yeah, she stays slaying though. With her looks.
This thing they could do is honor her accomplishments after the way she was treated after the Justin Timberlake Super Bowl fiasco. Is she gonna perform?
So the flash will be I get it.
She's the first woman in history to score 5 consecutive #1 albums. She has a total of 7 #1 albums on the Billboard 200. She has an impressive 19 #1 chart singles. She is the only artist with 18 consecutive top 10 hits.
Woo! Break it down, baby.
Wow.
She set records for the biggest selling debut tour in history and is one of the only 4 artists to have a #1 album in each of the last 4 decades.
Janet puts up big numbers.
Golden Globe and Academy Award nominee. She is an activist.
Yes.
She is a humanitarian.
Yes.
You'll never hear that about today's rappers. Activist, humanitarian.
Yes.
She is the first Black woman to receive the Billboard Icon Award.
Woo! That's big things, baby.
Bruno Mars needs a haircut,
Yes,
though.
Tyler. Woo! Woo!
Oh, looks like Janet's gonna perform. So yeah, this is more important than the game right now. Yeah, sure. We're going dark right now. Okay, I'm still here though.
Oh, it's her. Oh my God, she looks small. Oh, right.
Okay, watching. Yeah, she does look small.
She lost that baby weight. Well, that was like over a year ago. No excuses.
Okay, right now we're watching the Billboard Music Awards. Janet Jackson is performing, and
I think she was doing her hits.
the game can wait for now. Welcome to the Sports Opinion Log. It's your boy Lex Anderson. We are here. Okay.
Ooh, she looks damn young and good for 50 plus. Oh my God.
I wish she could get her hair weave from us.
But these young girls look like old bags. Oh, you nasty boys. Time to change up.
Looking at her body, I can't believe this is Janet Jackson though for some reason.
Oh, they have trainers. But she's always snatched back
Right,
in
right.
between her little.
I guess it's been so long since I've seen her, you know.
She always looks good. Even with meat
I feel like I
on
haven't
her.
seen her in the last like 5 to 10 years
Well,
almost.
they said it was their first in a decade performance, so you're about right. So it's the Justin Timberlake thing to talk about.
Yeah, because society had blackballed her.
That's okay. She still made a name.
But you know what? I will check up on the score. Okay, we'll be right back.
Oh, look at the fat white lady trying to dance. You need to, honey.
Well, she clearly fit a role that they were looking to fill, though.
Yeah, a big one. It's Janet. She should perform in Vegas and get like J-Lo and Mariah. Get that thing.
Okay, the score is 104-75. 6 minutes 50 seconds left in the fourth. So this game is pretty.
Ladies, nasty boys don't mean a thing.
Okay.
Nasty boys. Oh, she's a funny fat white girl.
Janet must have had some work done,
She
though.
probably did. She's rich.
Yeah.
They all get a little. You have to follow them to Kentucky to stay looking young and good.
What?
Is that Missy Elliott? That's Remy Ma? Wait, hold on. What am I saying here? Oh.
Or is it just a regular
It looked
dancer?
Like somebody, it looked like
Yeah, I thought it was like a special guest or something.
Oh, he's showing Andy Cohen. He got front row.
Yeah.
Well, he interviewed
He's got it. Well, right. So. Okay, just a lot of music and dancing.
And then Janet's always had a pretty baby face. Everyone is not born with that.
Right, definitely.
Get too many teeth. Good black, don't crack, baby. Yeah, the Jacksons definitely get work right now.
Yeah, I could lay back, actually. Sports Opinion Log, this is where it's at right now.
Billboard Music Awards, y'all.
Billboard Music Awards and Game 3. Western Conference Finals, Warriors versus Houston Rockets with a touch of gold. Gotta have a touch of gold.
Just a little color.
Yeah. To try to offset the Illuminati's
don't
instructions.
Don't want to make it obvious, right?
Yeah, well, it's kind of too late for that. It would be nice though if Janet had like a special guest come through, like Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, her makeup looks good. Her face is so pretty, as always. Woo!
Oh, I thought that was Candy, or yeah, I thought that was Yandy for a minute.
Now, Yandy, she ain't big enough.
Who is that dude with like the long green hair?
He's one of the judges on America's Next Top Model.
Really?
That's it? more music. That's what they said it is. I want to hear a couple. I thought she was going to do a
She's not
couple.
here to do a concert. She's just here to get an award.
No, but they had some hits with it as like, I guess two.
Who's the old lady? She's mad still, not even
Her
clapping.
mom and aunt.
Oh, okay.
That's her mother with the wig on. She is old.
No, never mind. I'm only saying that because she's like just standing still.
Yeah.
We're sitting still.
She looks
Like,
yeah,
sit-
she's the mother of Joe
Mm.
Jackson. He passed.
Parents
right?
are hard.
He passed. Or
I
no,
believe
they
so.
separated. The Jehovah's Witness. They're still witnesses, I
Sierra will never be anything like Janet Jackson.
think. No, never. Her eyebrows on. It's flawless. Who's that freak? Sit down. Some of these people look crazy as hell.
One of those new age rappers. Ugh. The music industry's in the trash right now.
Yeah.
I'm deeply humbled and grateful for this award. I believe that for all the challenges, for all our challenges, we live at a glorious moment in history. It's a moment when, at long last, women have made it clear that we will no longer be controlled.
She actually sounds like Michael
They all
Jackson.
sound alike.
Abused.
Woo!
I stand with those women and with those men equally outraged by discrimination who support us in heart and mind. This is also a moment when our public discourse is loud and harsh. My prayer is that, weary of such noise, we turn back to the source of all calmness. That source is God.
Janet has not sold her soul.
I hope not.
Everything we
No, they got the old fashioned way.
Jehovah's
Different, yeah.
Well, she's talking to the wrong people.
sensitivity, patience, and a boundless love. So again, I want to thank all of you for this honor.
Janet is doing her thing. Okay,
I
let's
like the
see.
hair color. I'm loving that color.
Excuse the dead
You like that hair
air.
color?
It's decent.
Honey blonde.
And I thank God for giving me the precious energy that lets me live my life as an artist who every single day seeks to expand my capacity to love.
Warriors 107, Rockets 78.
Love
5
God.
minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Loving God. Tell it, preach it, sister. Preach it to those that don't really know what God is about.
Okay, back to the game, and I need the light on.
Okay, Kelly's light, we got a new outfit. Okay. And which light should I get?
The one that's been on. Okay, thanks.
Sure.
So this game was a nice old-fashioned blowout. I'm sure the highlights will be great on ESPN. You're welcome. I will not be here Tuesday for the Cavs Celtics game due to work schedule. But hey, if I have time, maybe I'll make a video. But live seems to be where it's at, so we'll just hold it tight. Janet got her award. She's an icon. What else is new? Salutes to you, Miss Jackson.
The old-fashioned one.
Yes, through sheer hard work and talent. Wow. I love when it's a garbage game, how Swaggy P now can hit threes. 112 to 80. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Golden Knights are officially in the Stanley Cup Finals. If you haven't checked it out, you're missing some good history, some amazing history being made. So check them out. The Las Vegas Golden Knights. They beat the Winnipeg Jets 2-1. Fleury did his thing. I don't have the stats on his game, but clearly when you lose 2-1, the goalie had you on lock. So salutes to Fleury, the 35-year-old goalie for the Golden Knights that has made this truly a dream season. So that's what's up. Wow, Joe Johnson is with the Rockets? Joe Johnson still playing out that contract. 36 years old. Wow. 17th season. Whew. Who gave Joe Johnson all that money initially? Was it the Hawks or the Nets? I think it was the Hawks. But Joe Johnson, his career never really panned out. So, okay, so grab left, grab right. So move over. As I mutter to myself, okay, that's a little bit better. JaVale McGee sighting, oh boy. Big dope. Well, let me not call him a big oaf. He found his niche and he's an NBA champion, so. I like the way JaVale McGee stood up to Shaq for the way he was teasing him on social media and on the NBA on TNT postgame show. And it helps that he's a champion now, so, Shaq could lay off the insults now. Well, actually, he had to lay off the insults because they told him to quit the bullshit. All right, we hit the 2-minute mark. Warriors 118, Rockets 80. It is Sunday night. I will be tuning out immediately after this game. Salutes to my boy M6 Drop. We're here at the tail end of the game. It's a blowout. So I'll let the nation, the world's largest leader in sports, take care of all the highlights and stuff. Okay, 118-82. Joe Johnson. Anyone viewing this video, make sure you follow my boy M6 Drop on the gram, on the Instagram at M6 Drop. Yeah, see, once you have the bench players picking off the bones, so to speak, of the Rockets, that's like the final indignity to this game. I definitely have to get into the habit of not wiping my nose. But I'm suffering from allergies, so I guess that's okay. My voice even sounds different. Ugh. Zizol. I'm going back to Clarendon. Thank you for the knowledge, my brother. For me, I would say Game 5 would make or break the series. But yeah, it's better to be up 2-1, if anything, because we know that they could take home court away from the Rockets again if they need be. And it's interesting you said that though, because I've noticed chemtrails on my way to work early in the morning. So I guess the government is poisoning me. I wonder how much I have left to. I wonder how much time I have left to live now. Now that you've made mention of that. But the weather over here has been crazy though. Hot, cold, humid, cold, rainy, hot, cold. Like you can't even put consecutive days of good weather, at least not last week.
Pacific.
126.85 is the final score. 16th consecutive playoff home win, NBA record. Yeah, I mean, like the Warriors have to let the Rockets know that they're not in their league, honestly.
Steph, you said yesterday that you were amused by people who were questioning the shots after 2 games. How amused are you after game 3? That's what I expected to do, but just like my first in the game is don't get too high on the highs, don't get too low on the lows. We appreciate every opportunity to play the game. And, obviously, they're going to hit some shots tonight eventually, but we got a long way to go, so just got to stay focused, keep going on going. And as a team, we played a lot better defense today, which I think got everybody on defense.
Well, hopefully there's something out there that could save me. And I've got to get better with my diet too. Wow, Curry even did the shimmy shake. Yeah, I think the Warriors do run better when Curry is doing his thing. M6 Drop, I thank you for the knowledge. Appreciate you.
You know Houston will be desperate in game 4. How do you keep them from doing what they do harder than you?
Got to exert your will, and tonight the Warriors exerted their will. Yeah, because you know what, M6 Drop, someone had also made mention of the chemtrails when I was showing my snaps like a month ago. I was taking pictures of the sky, and someone was like, that's chemtrails. The clouds aren't supposed to look like that. And I'm like, oh boy. So, yes, you know, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Something, I forget. Okay, I guess I will be turning. Oh, no, wait, coming up is Inside the NBA. I'll stick with these clowns, see what they got to say. Swaggy P is such a punk ass. He's always good for his useless threes once the game is out of reach. But when you need him in crunch time, he misses. Okay, I guess I got a few more minutes to spare. Oh, what do I want to see? No, Swaggy P's a bandwagon biatch. Like, never. There's no love for that dude. So, that's okay. He ain't do nothing when he was with us. Not that there were championship aspirations to begin with, but the point is, he took his little bandwagon biatch over to Golden State and finally decided to drop more than 6 points. Yeah, I do like that crown thing. Um, Hey, M6 Drop, maybe a couple years from now they'll have a bronze statue erected for Swaggy P. I'm just kidding on that. I would never want to see that happen. But I definitely have to get back to LA because I need to get some snaps of the bronze statues that are out there. Because when I was out there last, it was Magic, but now you have Magic, Shaq, Kobe, Elgin Baylor, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So there's five bronze statues. Rockets never stood a chance. And Golden State has won their 16th straight home playoff game, which is an NBA record. So, yeah, if you want to beat the Warriors at home, you can't even say you got to bring your A game. You got to be just clicking on all cylinders. So, until the Warriors could be beaten at home, look for them to be your NBA champions. Like, for real. Chemtrails. Why does the government want to poison and kill me and the people? I'll say Cavs in six because the referees. Yeah, the guy who was talking about the vaccines, who said that there are cancer-causing cells in the vaccine, he was found dead. Of course, they labeled it as a suicide. Sure, I don't believe that for 1 minute. It makes more sense, unfortunately, for the NBA to have LeBron back in the finals. Good number. Good number. What's mm, the school shooting? Well, I hate the Celtics being Laker Nation, so I don't have an issue with bless you. Michael, having grown up in the inner city and having been in high school with guys who would hang out in the hallway that carried 9 millimeters and Uzis and who were in class in the hallways, these school shootings, like, I don't want to say it doesn't phase me, but I can't relate. I'm an adult. When I was in high school, ultimately we had metal detectors, but nothing really goes off here in New York City, even though they try to act like things will jump off in New York. New York seems to be sometimes a copycat for what goes on in America. And of course, the mass shooter was apprehended, safe and sound as usual. So, I'm also hearing too that the judge was gonna offer him bail or something like that, or bond. I'm like, I think it must have been a fake news article I saw on Twitter, so I'm not gonna pay that any mind. What are they showing the Avengers with Geico? Wow, that's crazy. Oh, he's posing with the action figures. That's hilarious. Ah, Infinity War. What a great movie. But we will not talk about it in this video because I talked about it in the last video. So, time for Inside the NBA. I'm going to probably chop it up for another 5 minutes here. You know, the thing that bothers me the most is that I'm sure there's enough real crime out there in the world or whatever city, state, town these cops are in, like innocent people. Like, I'm sure there are some bad people you can come across and deal with like that in that manner. Not that anyone deserves to be treated like that, but why innocent people? But I don't call this place America anymore. I call it America for, KKK. So to me, it's the nation, as Martin Luther King addressed this place, the nation, because we could go on about how even the UN said that African American people should receive reparations, but this country, the nation, would never allocate the monies that are owed to us. And henceforth, from that point, is how white people, you know, enjoy the lifestyle that they have thanks to the groundwork of slavery. Hopefully, I said that well. I felt I was stumbling a little bit, but hopefully, my point got across. Because the thing that really, uh, thank you, thank you. One of the things that I definitely saw that opened my mind and eyes was, seeing the footage of Martin Luther King fighting for the rights of African American sanitation workers who it was like crazy. YouTube Stadium, just like Twitter Stadium. I see you, M6 Drop. I see you. Salutes. Can I use that? Oh my God. But anyway, back to the Martin Luther King with like the workers down south. I want to say Georgia. I might be wrong, but it was definitely down south though. And the sanitation workers who worked in their own clothes. There were no uniforms, no facilities, no equipment, no gloves. And imagine what it's like being a garbage man today. It's predominantly run by white men. It pays a excellent wage. It's crazy. Like, oh, and construction. Don't even get me started on construction and racism and white men. It's like, people want to be here in New York City, of course. People want to be the construction guy that waves the flag for the traffic to pass by because he earns $15 to $20 an hour. But one day I was getting my breakfast and I had on my Yankee fitted and a white foreman, I believe, was talking to me, and he said that he operates the crane, that helps build the building. And I was like, I forgot what I asked him, but it was a question that he replied with how much he makes. And he was talking about like $5,000 a week after taxes because he was talking about all the hours he's putting in. And I'm like, you clearing 5Gs a week with overtime, operating the crane? Like, so yeah. Okay, final score 126-85. Harden with 20 points, Chris Paul with 13, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. Curry, 35 points, 5 for 12 from three. Durant, 25 points. Klay Thompson, 13 points. Warriors lead 2-1, game 4 Tuesday. The Steph shimmy. Okay, we have hit. Yes, that they shall. Well, the nail in the coffin will be when I hear the words that the Houston Rockets have been eliminated from the NBA playoffs. What's worse, police or a school shooter? George, welcome. What's worse, a police? I'll say police because the police don't uphold the civic duties of their job. And you have to remember, cops are paid by the taxpayer. So when I see an African American man or woman being physically harmed and shot and killed. Like our taxes are paying you to beat and kill us, basically. See, the school shooter is too random. And school shootings have been happening since Columbine. So, yeah, yeah. Ever since Columbine, there's always been school shootings. So, and it's something you can't pinpoint, like this kid did this, like as the school season was ending, I believe, right? Like, isn't the school season ending? Like, what next? Are we going to have a mass shooting on the first day of school? Oh, that'll really fuck up people's heads. If there's a school shooting, a mass school shooting on the first day of school, that would be crazy. Yes. And Michael, also to answer, Chris Rock gave a great stand up on police brutality on Netflix. You should check it out. But one of my own theories too with the police is that, when you think about what a policeman wears, gun, badge, right? So imagine that you report to work with an instrument that could kill people. And imagine if you're just a cop that has nothing really going on, and you want some action. I think that itchy finger to pull that trigger is what leads some cops to do what they do when it comes to African American people in terms of harming and killing and shooting at and just shooting them. I believe, yeah, that too. I'm like, we know how the jail system is one big corporation, one big corporate entity now. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't trust police either. When I see them in Penn Station or the different transit hubs in New York City, I don't make eye contact. I don't look their way. They are invisible, especially when they set up these stupid tables to check bags at random. Don't look. They ain't there. Keep it moving. Not that I have anything on me, so Steph Curry shot. Well, you got to remember too, we have no privacy because now everybody's phone, is a transmitter, GPS. So that was the goal, make sure everybody has a phone, everybody gets a phone. I think what 5, 6 year olds now have their own phones. So the goal is using the phone to keep track of everybody. That's how that works. M6 drop salutes for the knowledge. Y'all follow M6 drop on the gram, on Instagram. He's got the knowledge. Yeah, agreed. What, I'm just going through life and you want to, excuse me, sir, could we check your bag? No, you can't. But you know what, M6 drop? I'm gonna probably well, Michael, I'm not gonna say it's bad, but I'm gonna say that at least here in New York City, like there was a situation where someone came from Baltimore and shot and killed some cops just sitting in their car. And one of them was like, I want to say Asian or Chinese, and I think the other one was Hispanic. But those were innocent cops, like what crime is being what was I saying about Oh yeah, okay. I see M6 Drop. He's chiming in too. Thank you. So there was a post about the son who the cop, his father, and he was like, "Today's the saddest day of my life. My father was killed," and it's like, damn, that cop had a family of three. So you know, especially in New York City, it's a lot of the DTs, the undercover cops. Like those are the ones that commit the crimes, even though you do have some in uniform. But you know, you got to target the right people. I'll just leave it at that. Not the innocents, because there are some people that do uphold the oath of the badge and stuff like that. Well, M6 Drop, thanks to you. I'm gonna definitely go Google my Constitution and make sure I have a screenshot of the Fourth Amendment. So thank you for that information. 10:37. I said I was gonna cut it off at 10:30, but got a few more minutes to spare. Why not, right? And then I'll be turning it in after that to start the work week. Back at the job. It's a yeah, yeah. So I see we are live and direct. Wow, you can retract messages. That's cool. There we go. M6 Drop, sing it. NWA. F the police. F the police. Sad but true. And then these situations where you have white people calling the cops on people of color just going about their daily lives, like, are you kidding me? Like that is so whack. Those people should be arrested and fined $500 to $1,000, wasting the taxpayers' money to come to areas that nothing is really popping off. But again, that's also white privilege. Yes, that's M6 Job. Yes, that's what they're hoping for. They're hoping for conflict and physical harm to be done to those people. Like white folks are like, I can't do it. I know who can. 911? Where's my phone? Did it fall? Of course it fell. Oh, God. Can I reach it from here? Can I get it? Yes. Whew, got it. See, like the white people, 911, help, help. There's a barbecue of black people, or there's black people barbecuing. That's ridiculous. New York City wastes tens of millions of dollars on police brutality cases. And it makes no sense. Like these cops need to lose their job, and the cops should definitely be held accountable for what New York City working people have to pay. I gotta get out of New York City. And that's the thing. Wouldn't it be cheaper to retrain and make sure that these crazed lunatics known as cops are mentally and truly competent to perform their job in the right manner versus all these settlements and lawsuits and claims and filings? Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna turn the. What time is it? 10:40. M6 Shop, good idea. So screw the rallies, have a fundraiser, start saving some money. Hey, maybe Migos could donate some of their jewelry to help so we could get some real laws changed. That'd be nice. Migos is funny, but 8 points in 21 minutes. Larry Nance Jr. That's garbage. 8 points in 21 minutes. Should be at least dropping 12. And something crazy too, I actually found out that lawyers try to use that fearing for their life quote mentally and emotionally makes the jury believe that they were in a situation where they were fearing for their life. I say that in quotes. I definitely can't see the Rockets forcing a game 7. Hopefully, the Rockets will fold in 6. 5 would be better too. I won't be mad. Political science major M6 drop is here. And yes, Mercedes Benz is the top car of choice for the African American community. That is so true. Oh, don't forget the Yeezys. And Yeezys. I need Yeezys. Shaq is such a oh, can't critique him for shit. Well, again, that's all a part of the mental programming, to get that status. Luckily, here in the Sports Opinion Log, we're not about status. And we're kind of in the law right now, Lex Anderson world, where we're just free flowing. The sports are done. M6 drop. Hopefully, you're going to catch a game out there. Hockey, Stanley Cup, Las Vegas Golden Knights. Like, come on now. Like, I'm sure that atmosphere is going to be rocking and rolling for real. I mean, like, look, anytime a team in its inaugural season is in the championship round, like, if they're still flying under the radar, that's like really amazing because I've been tuning in from the get actually. Because when I saw their outfits and their entrance, I was like, yo, this team is like about it. Wow, they have old footage of Barkley? Who? Chemtrails. Oh my God. Aluminum. Ugh. If I had the power of Magneto, I would take it out of my body. Michael, fill me in. Who's out there in free agency? I know Durant is going to opt out. Excuse me. But you know what, though? Actually, no. The answer is no. The best free agency is not going to be this year because the previous year, when the NBA got that new TV contract deal, they wasted mad money on garbage ass players. So as a result of that overspending, like when Conley got $153 million for no goddamn reason, and Harden got like what, two, Curry got 220 millions. We're talking about millions of dollars, of course. Kia Griffin 173, John Wall 173. There's been so many millions wasted that there'll be no real money for the free agents coming out next season, excuse me, with the exception of Durant. But Durant will have to like win a championship to write that ticket. Okay, Kevin Hart is in the commercial. If they go back to back, well, that just shows you how no one wants to play with LeBron due to financial constraints. As I already mentioned, due to the TV contract and a lot of money being wasted early, there's not as much money out there for next year's potential free agents. Kawhi is a bum. He is a bum. He's His injury is weird. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what his status is. He doesn't hold any press conferences. He doesn't do interviews. I don't like guys like him. They come across as shady. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. But he's damaged goods with a bad knee. And what about LaMarcus Aldridge? Wasn't he supposed to be the second coming of Tim Duncan? See how that's worked. Michael, if NBA players get bored watching the same teams, maybe they should do something to prevent it. Maybe Greek Freak could have played better against the Celtics. Maybe DeRozan and Lowry could have been mentally tougher instead of getting swept. Maybe the Sixers could have learned to play the simple game of basketball the proper way in the closing seconds, and Ben Simmons could have actually scored a point in one of those games, and JJ Redick could have really came through when it really mattered versus a 3-point shooting contest. I don't know. It's up to the players. If I was LeBron, I would join the Warriors. People say why? I say you never know. Due to injuries, Curry missed 30 games. LeBron had perfect attendance this past season, or this season, excuse me. So LeBron should take a 1-year deal or a 2-year deal. Join the Warriors. Have fun. Stop playing all these stupid 45 minutes. If LeBron comes up dirty, I will be screaming. And I definitely wouldn't want him on the Lakers if that's the case. Oh, Warriors all day. NBA does test though, when I've last seen. And LeBron James is also the master of taking 2 week vacations during the NBA season. So of course he's going to be fresh. When you take 2 week vacations during the season, well, not this season, obviously, since he played every game. No injuries? Yeah, that's because he's physically fit and he's a freak of nature. And a lot of NBA players are weak. If you look at his body compared to other bodies, dudes could do it too, but he invests in his body. So, he's real deal. And the injuries, you could chalk that up to Lady Luck. What about next year? I'm just going to focus on this year. Yeah, Michael, I don't do that. Who's going to the finals next year? Because we're not even in the finals now, and I definitely hate when the worldwide leader in sports, like when North Carolina won the championship, and they're like, North Carolina wins. We'll tell you who's going to win next year, and it's like, can I enjoy the moment that I'm in? My team, the Tar Heels, won a championship, and you want to tell me in the same segment who next year's winner is going to be? Like, that's horrible. The new Chicago Bulls, no, because when they took down the 72-10 and they didn't win the championship, that kind of stained their legacy in terms of who's the greatest team ever. You take down 72-10, but you don't win the championship that season, that's beyond horrible. It's almost as horrible as Brady losing 5 Super Bowls, but people want to say he's the greatest. Chris Paul's such a bitch. I'm like, they're the new Bulls in terms of popularity and being a rock star group. And you have guys foregoing the NBA veteran minimum. Excuse me, you have guys taking the veteran minimum to join them. So when you have someone like David West turning down 15 million to take $2.5 million to get a championship, that's when you know a team is lit. Notice how no one wants to come to the Cavaliers. What does that say? Uh, and they failed miserably. Right. Cleveland's a dump. I don't even think Chloe hangs there. I think she only hangs there during the regular season or probably postseason too, because that means she would get free tickets. But when they showed her walking around the neighborhood, I was like, there ain't shit out here. So if I was LeBron, you got to go, just leave the Cavs. You gave them a championship. You don't owe the white owner shit. I can and I will. I actually hold it against Westbrook. 18 for 43. Are you kidding me? 18 of 43. Melo with what, 7 points, previous 2 games. Paul George, like, how does Paul George feel knowing that his Gatorade commercials last in the NBA playoffs longer than his career? As a matter of fact, when I see Paul George in his Gatorade commercials, I make sure to mute and then I change the channel. You've got jokes. Well, again, it's not a problem that he isn't a leader. He just doesn't have it in him. Either you are or you're not. Like, people know Melo's a scorer. Melo doesn't play defense. So let's not be surprised when he doesn't play defense and he doesn't score because he can't create his own shot. Like, it's so stupid. It's either ISO ball or he's waiting for threes. I don't know. It's like what Jay-Z says. No matter where you go, you are who you are, player. That's the way I see it. And Kobe is a living legend. with 5 rings. Ooh, I'll throw in some emojis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna also add some basketballs too. And again, you don't give yourself a nickname like Playoff P and get eliminated in the first round. Like, that's trash. And I'm going to go blow my nose. I'll be back in a second because we don't want to see me blowing my nose live. That'd be creepy. Thank you, M6 Drop, as I exhale these aluminum shavings in my chest and nose area. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm back. I got my finger raised, like, when you go through the aisles in the church. I'm back as I take my seat. M6 Drop, thank you, my brother. Appreciate it. Wow, 10,000 times better means that there should be a ratings bonanza for people wanting to tune in to see your boy, Lex Anderson, here on the Situation Sofa. You've entered the Sports Opinion Log. Anyone who's out there watching, make sure to subscribe. Press subscribe to stay in the know. And press the bell, ring the bell, notification, so that way you know when I am here. And you know what, though? M6 Drop, like a true artist, I don't watch my own work. I used to watch my work when I would edit my videos, obviously, that I would post, but I never go back to watch myself. And even when I'm looking at my TV and I'm on the YouTube app on my TV, I'm like, should I see myself? Then I'm like, nah, I'll just let the magic go where it may fall. But I know I already need to do some things like, stop rubbing my nose area and stop going like this when I talk, which I used to do when I would make my videos. So M6 Drop. Okay, see you later, my brother. Yeah, it's time. Oh, yep, we're hitting the 11 o'clock hour. Michael, thank you. I'm glad you like the entertainment. That's what it's about, sports entertainment. And we talk about the finances behind the scenes. Hey, you know what? I probably did get that off of Denzel subconsciously. Plus, it helps that I met him twice. Denzel Washington. But now the white people are on to Denzel. They know that he does off Broadway. The tickets were already sold out, and the resale prices are crazy. I'm like, damn, I'm being priced out of everything. Michael, see you later. I will be back on whenever the schedule permits. We'll see what's going on. If there's an elimination game, though, I definitely will be live no matter what for an elimination game. If you don't see me in between these regular games. Salutes, Michael. Enjoy the work. Enjoy your morning tomorrow on the work week. All right, M6 Drop, my brother. I'm about to sign out. I will catch you on the other side. I'm going to get ready to post this video. Salutes. Michael, hopefully he'll see that. And salutes to you, my brother. Salutes, M6 Drop. We are out of here. Okay, it's been a wonderful night. It was definitely live on the tech side. So, and I got the camera angle pretty decent actually this time around. I'm very proud of myself as I hold my iPad. Yeah, this is real TV, right? We're here in the building, but that's it for tonight. The work week will begin. You can follow me on the Snapchat at LexLuther4. Time for me to do what I do best. Pop my collar, because I'm signing out.